So tonight we're about the launch of the P2P programme, so the Pathway to Performance. It's a new academy programme that the RFL have launched. Obviously, historically, we've always had an under-16s pathway, and now it's just about following the structure that the RFL have put in place. Really excited to get going. It's going to be a little bit earlier that we start this year. It's going to be done across 3 blocks, so they'll come in for a block before Christmas, and then another 2 starting from February. So we're going to try and do things a little bit differently now, because we've almost lost a little bit of time, if you like, in terms of we're used to having the girls in every single Monday, that we're in like 8-week blocks now. So we're going to be looking at doing some kind of camp days rather than just have them in on a Monday night. So we've linked up with Leeds University, where we're going to be doing some workshops up at the university during half term. So the girls will come in for a full day's worth of training, and when we talk about training, it's not just being out on field, it's also going to be classroom sessions, whether that's looking at nutrition, sports psychology, it could be even doing some kind of video review, whether that's looking at the women's games, looking at the men's games, and just stripping the game back and just getting some game understanding into them. So just try to do things a little bit different to what we've done in previous years. It's a selective programme, so throughout the year, the coaching staff in the academy across the 16s, the 19s, we will go out to the community clubs and watch the girls play. Obviously, we go out there and we're looking for talented players, athletes, girls with good attitude. We also obviously have really good connections through the Leeds Rhinos Foundation with the work that Oates and Ellis do. So we've always got that kind of communication with the community clubs and the community club coaches. So obviously value their opinion and the work that they do. And yeah, it's just a matter of kind of joining up with them and communicating with them and keeping eyes on the talent that's out there in Leeds and the surrounding areas.
When I joined the academy, I was 16 too, so obviously it's such an integral age of just rugby league, and I think it's a great evening for them all to just celebrate how far they've come and the opportunity they've been given. I think obviously Leeds is a great club, especially their academy, and we've seen that in the last couple of weeks, the academy girls coming through, so I think it just sets the boundaries. It's a great environment to be in, and the club are really supportive of the academy.
I feel like, not just Leeds, but the RFL, like you said, the Super League are buying into it now, and it's going to be a necessity that Super League clubs have to have an academy. There's going to be changes in the under-19s academy as well, and it does feel like the pathway is kind of almost catching up to where the men's pathway is, if you like. So yeah, it's nice to see it all come together and everybody investing into it and having the common goal to make the brand of women's rugby league the best it can be. It's going to be a step up for a lot of them. It's going to be some big changes in terms of there's going to be more thought put into things like nutrition, recovery. They'll also start to understand strength and conditioning a little bit more, which is something that some of them might not be used to, because that's something that we offer in our programme. And with that, I suppose, comes choice. People use the word sacrifice, but it sounds quite negative. But there's a choice that they're going to have to maybe sometimes not go out with their mates because they've got training, or they don't choose to eat something what would be a little bit naughty, if you like. They've got to make some informed choices to become a good athlete.
There's lots of opportunities available at the minute, and I think it's really great advertisement of what the pathway really does bring in. They've been working with them from the community clubs, seeing them grow as girls, and it's just an important kind of opportunity to just let them embark on and enjoy. I'm now a partner schools officer, so working in schools, and I'm going to be doing a bit with the development of rugby league in girls, so that's a really exciting opportunity for me. Obviously just grateful being a part of the club, and then my work now, it's just really combined, and I think just grateful for the opportunity and kind of seeing where I develop at work and at the club.
We take a lot of pride in that at Leeds. Like, me, Ellis and Shannon and Woz speak a lot about the difference that we see from the girls when they're coming in that first year in the 16s to how they mature and, almost turn into young women, and they come out of the shells, they're finding the personalities, and it's really rewarding just to see how much they grow. And even things like, you feel a sense of pride of how well, you're hearing that so many of them have done so well in the GCSEs and progressing into college, and you almost feel like you're on that journey with them and you help play a part in that.